I'm Elsie.
And I'm Debbie.
And we're two sisters Southern cooking.
Hello, it's Debbie. So we have been having a bunch of people asking us about pastry dough, and we're going to go ahead and make some pastry dough right now. This is actually going to be for a coconut cream pie. So I'm going to go ahead and add in my 2.5 cups of all-purpose flour. We use White Lily, and we have a teaspoon of salt, and I'm just going to whisk it together here real quick. Now we're going to go ahead and put this in the fridge for 2 hours to chill, and we're going to make them into like little discs. And this is a pastry cutter. I do have cold shortening stick, which is 3/4 of a cup, and it is butter flavored, so that's going to add to this also. But we're also adding butter into here as well. So I'm going to go ahead and just add in our shortening, and we have 6 tablespoons of cold butter as well. You want to make sure you put these in the freezer for about 15 minutes before you're ready to prepare. Now with a twisting motion like this, you're going to twist the shortening and the butter together, and you're going to make it about pea size. Now I have cold water over here that has ice cubes in it, and we're going to be adding that in here shortly. But the reason for this is it makes your pie crust or your pastry crust a little fluffier. And we're going to be making a coconut cream pie. We haven't made it in a while, so we were having a hankering for it. So, all right, as you see here, push all of this through. Let me just kind of cut those up a little bit there. Don't overwork it too much. All right, I'm gonna push all my fats down. All right, so I'm just going to pour in about 1/2 cup of ice cold water, and I'm gonna just mix this with a spoon here real quick, because you can start, I'm gonna start doing it with my hands here shortly, but I'm just doing this to get everything mixed together a little quicker. I'm gonna need a little bit of flour, Elsie, to throw down on this butcher block. Sorry, thought I had everything. Elsie's getting together the strawberry cobbler, so we're gonna have that today too. So it's gonna be some good eating, y'all. Okay, thank you. This is just so it doesn't stick to the surface. I'll push this off to the side in case I need this for later. It's just to coat it. All right. You can also wrap this up in wax paper if you want to when you put it in the fridge. Just going to bring the dough together. I'm not going to work it too much. Just going to put it together, put it in the refrigerator for 2 hours, and then we'll come roll it out. Then we'll make our pie filling, and then we'll do some homemade whipped topping also. Put on top of it. So it's going to be like a 3-step process for this. All right, so I think I am ready to put this into the fridge, let it sit up for 2 hours. So I just got this out of the fridge, so I'm just going to press down with my hand and get it pushed out before I even put my rolling pin on here. Start in the center and work your way around. You can see the little chunks of butter and shortening in there. Push this out. I'm going to par bake this at 400 degrees for 15 minutes. You can put weights in on top of it to keep it from shrinking, if you wish. Make sure this is cold when you're working with it, because it works easier when it's cold, because it starts to rip and tear if it starts warming up under your hands and under the work of the rolling pin. All right, let's do some fancy footwork here. Hopefully we won't rip it. Just be careful not to tear your dough too much, unless you're tearing it off to shape it. Now if you're going to put pie weights in here, you want to put some, or you can even do beans too if you want. If you're going to do pie weights, make sure that you have some wax paper or something in here, parchment paper or some sort, to keep from, just so it protects the integrity of the pie crust. All right. Alrighty, I might do a little bit of crimping here to make it pretty. And as always, make sure that you put some little fork marks in the bottom of it so it has a way to vent. So just put this around there. And we're going to bake it up here in just a minute. I'm going to put a little bit of parchment paper on it before I put our pie weights in here. And then we'll be able to put it in the oven and bake it up. This is just getting rid of the air of me doing this to the sides. So we are back and we're ready to assemble. So our pie crust has cooled down, and it's not the prettiest pie crust I've ever made, trust me, but it's good. It's going to serve you well. Just make sure that you are keeping your dough cold when you're rolling it out. That's the secret. Don't let your rolling pin or your hands warm it up any. All right. So I put this in the fridge while we were making the pie crust because I wanted to make sure that our cream pie was going to remain and be nice and stiff when I put it in here, so it's like it's not runny. All right, we're just going to push this around here, and I'm going to add in our whipped topping on top of this and then sprinkle it with our coconut flakes. Now we use the sweet coconut flakes. We don't use the unsweet. You can do unsweet if you want to. It's hard to find though, let me tell you. It's not easy to find unsweetened coconut flakes. So if you find it, you're doing good. And that's stiff peaks, my friend. It's pretty easy to make. It's not hard to make at all. I'll tell you, this is a delicious recipe. Now, if you don't want to make the pie dough, you can just get your own pie crust that you get at the grocer in the frozen food section and just use that. But if you want homemade pie crust, it's a dandy of a recipe. And if you also wanted to toast these, you can. And I like to sprinkle quite a bit on here. All right, there you go. All right, we're gonna serve this up. It's gonna be good, y'all. And we'll see you in our next video. You have a blessed one.
Hey y'all, so we are taste testing our coconut cream pie. Ooh.
We put lots of coconut on there, so. Oh my gosh, look at that. Elsie wants extra. Okay. All right, the piece de la resistance, sister. Let's see how good it is. Hopefully it is. And everything is from scratch.
That's good. That's really good.
How's the pie crust?
Good.
Flaky?
Mm-hmm. You want a bite?
Yes, I do. Oh my God, that's good.
It's really good. It'll be even better once it gets cold.
Yes, oh my gosh. All right, guys, we'll see you in our next video. Elsie's gonna finish it off.
I'm gonna eat another bite. I'm Elsie.
And I'm Debbie.
And we're Two Sisters Southern Cooking.
Please like, share, and subscribe.
Thank you.